Greetings, friends. City Manager Wilson Hooper here with a preview of next Monday's Brevard City Council meeting. Before I get into the video, like I did last time, I want to apologize for the different format. The person who usually edits these videos and adds the great B-roll is on medical leave, and unfortunately none of the rest of us possess those same skills. So I'm sorry to say you're going to have to look at me the whole time again. There are no special recognitions on the agenda for Monday night, so the meeting will begin with public comments, where members of the general public are given 3 minutes to address the council on a topic of their choosing. Next, I'll give a presentation about the future of the old Transylvania Tanning Company smokestack on a city-owned property between Cashers Valley Road and Silverstein Drive. The stack's old and can't be left as it is, particularly as we plan on building a segment of the Esteto Trail there later this calendar year. So I'm going to share the results of some studies we've done on the condition of the stack and what I recommend be done to it. Next, a public hearing will be held on a proposed rezoning for 970 Old Hendersonville Highway, the property occupied by the Family Place. The parcel's current zoning is Conditional Zoning District, and the owners would like to drop the CZD designation and revert back to its base district, which is residential mixed use. Next, the council will be asked to take a series of ministerial actions. Accept a $5 million, 100% principal forgiveness loan from the State Revolving Fund for construction of Phase 1 of the wastewater treatment plant upgrade. Authorize staff to advertise unpaid property tax collections and begin enforced collection remedies. Amend an existing project ordinance to add $168,000 Great State Trails grant. Amend an operating budget to receive $131,000 state grant for police department accreditation. Appoint Kathy Klepfer from Conserving Carolina to the Acosta Trail Advisory Board. Accept the January 2026 tax report, and approve a series of recent committee meeting minutes. Next, council will be asked to approve a tap fee reimbursement for 6 new units of low to moderate income housing being built by Habitat for Humanity in town. The city has certain dollars set aside to support the creation of these types of housing units, and are likely to grant this request to Habitat, who's obviously one of the busiest actors in this space. The council's housing committee has recommended that council approve this request. Next, staff will ask council's permission to submit a grant to the state of North Carolina's Helene Recovery Recycling Initiative for new recycling trucks and tipper carts. Currently, the city uses the same trucks for recycling and normal garbage collection, and even though they're collected on different days, the fact that these two types of collections share trucks means that we often have cross-contamination between our recycling and garbage. What's more, the intensive use of these trucks means they're maintenance heavy, sometimes putting both collections at risk when the trucks fall out of service. Finally, council will be asked to take the first procedural step needed to annex a piece of property we own into the city limits. You've heard me talk about this property before. It's just off Old Hendersonville Highway at Azalea Avenue. We hope to build some low to moderate income housing units there one day, but in the meantime, we've got to bring it into the city limits. As always, all the same information we deliver to council is available at the link below. I hope to see you Monday night.